feeling strong enough to talk about her experiences. Jinger Duggar, thankful for the liberty. Jinger Duggar discusses her personal path to freedom in an exclusive conversation with People, as well as the shocking new documentary series that exposes her family and their faith. Jinger is still figuring things out on her own. In an attempt to shed light on the Duggar family's numerous scandals and their extreme religious beliefs under the Institute and Basic Life Principles, Prime Video debuted its 4-episode limited series Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets on Friday. Furthermore, although Vuolo's cousin Amy King and sister Jill Dillard are two of the chosen Duggar family members to feature in the series, the Becoming Free Indeed author has logically selected to refrain from taking action. I was actually approached and asked to participate in the docuseries, but I thought that from my perspective, I really wanted to make sure that I was able to share my story in my own words and in my own timing, Vuolo, 29, exclusively told People. Becoming Free Indeed was written with the intention of sharing more about my journey away from the teachings of the IBLP. I desired to be able to tell it in a way that honored God and, ideally, told my narrative in a fair manner. Vuolo claims that Jill, 32, had heard a little bit about Shiny Happy People. Furthermore, even though Jinger says she would rather be able to share my story from my perspective, she is realizing that Jill has her voice too. And I am excited to hear what she has to say, even in this documentary, she continues. The 19 kids and counting alum discussed her childhood and her family's affiliation with their contentious religious group in her first autobiography. It took her some time, though, to reach a place where she felt secure enough to do so. I remember whenever I was first coming out of these teachings, I just spent a ton of time just working through it myself, and I was not at the place to speak, she says. I didn't think I was strong enough, and I believe that after I reached a point where I could see how far I had progressed through this, I began observing my friends and the folks I grew up with, who were merely facing significant obstacles as a result of their upbringing under these circumstances. And it occurred to me, how can I share this journey that I've been on with those who watch the show, but more importantly, with the people that I grew up with? According to Vuolo, she sought the best form to convey her message to the appropriate audience. I chose to write Becoming Free Indeed as a book because I wanted it to be my tale to be read aloud so that people could refer back to it and emphasize certain parts and realize, oh, she was having trouble with this as well. This is Jinger's method of sort of walking through things, she says.